Many people ask, what's the difference between a professional speaker, a consultant, and a coach? I'd like to provide you the best, easiest assessment that you can take as you're making your decision to hire somebody like me or somebody else. Professional speaker. Many times a professional speaker is hired to do a keynote, to ramp things up, to take a theme and press that theme up and move it out and get the troops all excited. Could be a breakout speaker, which is more skill enhancement outside of the main platform. Or it could be an ending session speaker that takes everything that the people have learned in the conference and wrap it up into a nice little package and a call to action to move forward. Different realms of speaking, that's the major parts right there that I do and other people do. Consulting, that's where you come in, look at what's working, what's not working, take an assessment of the process and the products and the problems, and come up with some solutions and give that to the company. That's a consultant. A coach actually takes where the problems are at, where they want to be, what are the gaps, and actually start building those bridges and bridging those gaps. Now that could be organizationally or it could be personally. A lot of my coaching is done personally with entrepreneurs or within organizations of people mainly in the sales persuasion, because it's always looking from where you are to where you want to be and how to improve things. Now, let's get to the why. The why. Everything has to have a purpose, a process, and a payoff. A purpose is what's important about this, what gets you up in the morning, what gets your organization fired up, and what type of culture are you pushing out and promoting to your force so they can rise to the occasion and help you while helping themselves. The process obviously speaks for itself. What is the process? What's the A, the B, the C, and everything in between, and how that gets assembled and disseminated and put out there to your clients. Very important. Then the payoff obviously is revenue, profits, income, cash flow. What is the ultimate payoff that you're looking for? Okay? Now let's look at the ideal company that I work with or individual. It goes with the 3 C's. You got to be committed. You have to know what you want. It's not a good thing to say, I just want something better. Or imagine going into a doctor saying, well, I just hurt. Say, where you hurt? I don't know, I just hurt. You got to know specifics of where this is at so we can start getting this down. Many times in my coaching, I have to help people find out what is it exactly that they want. And I know that sounds crazy, but a lot of people just don't want to commit to that because they frankly don't know. They get older, they lose that childlike enthusiasm, and they get kind of locked into what's the right thing to want. You know, is this right? And so many different levels. That's the first thing we got to work on, and then you have to be committed to that. The second C is coachable. Now this is where it gets real interesting. Not everybody is coachable. Not everybody wants to break out of their shell of misery or mediocrity. But the winners are open because they've hit a ceiling of complexity and they don't know what to do. They've run out of ideas and mindset, which that old technology is getting them old results. Now they want something different. Coaching, the way I do the coaching with people, is to see things that they can't see. I mean, imagine trying to look at your own eyeball and you can't see it. But if somebody puts a mirror up there, or you look in the mirror, you can see your eyeball. You can see that little speck and how to remove it. That's one of the things with coaching. But you have to be coachable. You got to be open and willing to do something different to get different results. And then courageous. You really have to be courageous. You know, a lot of things in life go to the people who have the courage just to take that next step. It's not necessarily the smartest, the prettiest, or the well-funded. It's that person who has the courage to move forward. That's really the big quality to make everything work. Because you can be committed, you can be coachable, but you're not courageous, it's not really going to happen. And let me tell you what, I have a specialty in helping people move forward with that because myself in a lot of areas have not been so courageous. And what do I mean by that? It's a natural thing of life. And there's a balance too. Because with my coach who's helped me, step through this in different areas, both personally and professionally, that I realized what I teach and coach other people is that when you do learn to take that step and you develop that habit, it's like getting in shape. And the more you do it, the easier it becomes. That's why you have to have advocates. That's why you have to have coaching. Because no matter who you are, you're going to hit these stumbling blocks in one of those 3 C's. A commitment, knowing what it is you need and want. Coachable, being open to that. And then courageous. So if any of those fit you and your interest is piqued, just know that an investment in my time and services is not cheap. It's not inexpensive. It's an investment in you and your company that should pay off in huge dividends and revenue there. So my suggestion is send me a message, contact me, and let's do just a quick assessment and see if we have a reason to move forward or not. In the meantime, have a great day, and I look forward to hearing from you.